you so busy writing a book? Huh? Is it a letter to your boyfriend? Not that anybody would ever look at you.
I am no drug dealer.
I said, what are you writing?
Don't you have anything better to do than to bother somebody who's not bothering you?
I know what it is. It's a diary, right? Where the good little girl writes down the names of all the bad people that she meets in prison. Well, if I ever find out that there's anything in there about me, you'll pay for it. Do you hear me? You'll pay for it.
It's none of your business what she writes in her diary. It's a free country. She can write whatever she wants to.
Shut up!
Hey, Dorian, come and have a look. One of the few real pleasures of prison life.
I didn't think there were any. Oh. Men.
The real thing. Good old flesh and blood.
I had no idea the men's recreation yard was right next door.
Whoa, washing those big cons, lifting those weights does nasty things to me. Look at that one over there on the bench with the big muscles. Hey, you can do it, sweetheart! Push! Woo, that guy runs my motor overdrive.
You're gonna run yourself nuts, I'll tell you, fantasizing. Come on, we're in prison. There's nothing you can do about it.
Don't write it off, sweetheart. Well, look at Cinderella. All her dreams came true.
I told you not to write anything about me.
Susan, give that diary back to her.
The devil's hand is in this book. Listen to this. Some of them ought to be in mental hospitals instead of here. Like this wild girl across the corridor who talks about God and killing people all the time. Yes. And God talks to me. And he tells me that I should burn this evil book.
No, wait, you can't do that. Look, I've been writing in that thing for 2 years now, and oh my God, help me, don't let her burn that.
Susan! Susan? Do you like your cassette player? Do you like these cassettes? Well, I'm dropping them in the toilet and flushing if you don't drop that diary now. I said drop it! I mean it. Cassette player, cassettes, go right in the toilet if you don't give her her diary back. Now!
All right, give me my thing.
Most of the hymns I've ever heard sing the praises of love and charity. Why don't you try really listening to those?
You'd be amazed at some of the things I hear in my hymns.
It'll take more than a hymn to straighten out your head.
You had enough? Ready to make love now instead of war, Cass? I hit you a little too hard, did I? Well, I know how to bring you around, my lovely. You better wake up for this, Cassie. It's gonna be the best you'll ever get. Dorian, I'll kill you both.
Charlotte, look, while everybody's gone for a while, could you answer a question?
Depends.
That girl, Jeannie, who they took away last night, she still isn't back yet.
She'll be back. Don't worry about it.
You mean this has happened before? Look, where did they take her? This is a prison. What are they doing here in the middle of the night?
Look, Dorian, maybe you don't hear me so good. I said she'll be back. I meant it. I can it.
All right, I won't think about her. Not until she shows up again. Can I ask you another question?
Can you ask?
Okay, you said you had a chance with that guy we saw in the rec yard.
There's no mystery about that. 4 times a year, they give a prison ball. We all get together, and for one magic night, we dance and we socialize. The theme of this one is autumn leaves.
Sounds wonderful. But it must be kind of scary, no? I mean, a lot of those men are in for some pretty horrible crimes.
Oh, a lot of the women are, too. It all evens out. I think it's all a big hustle on the part of the wardens to keep the steam pressure down on the men. If anybody gets out of line, they get kicked out and kept out of the dances for a year.
Must make you kind of crazy. I mean, what happens at these dances before, during, after? Just dancing. An overcrowded prison with 5,000 sex-starved men and women in it? Look, before the dances, it's easy. We get dressed. Oh, you ought to see some of the outfits. Hair, makeup, the whole bit. During the dance, we dance. And after? Where? Well, let's just say the human mind is incredibly inventive when it comes to finding places for a few moments of privacy.
You ever met the muscle man before?
No, but I will. Believe me, I will. Who knows? Maybe even a society lady like you will run into some dreamboat burglar or a hotshot cocaine king.
Not quite what I'm looking for.
You ought to take life as you find it, kid. And believe me, this ain't just a ball. It's a blast. Come on, get in there.
Welcome back, Sister Jeannie.
Leave me alone.
Just a minute, matron. What is it now? Where did you take Jeannie?
Knock it off, Dory.
I will not knock it off. When a prisoner's taken out of here in the middle of the night and then brought back in that condition, I have a right to know what's going on. You gave up your rights when you committed murder. Jeannie, are you all right? Where did they take you? She's fine, aren't you, Jeannie?
Never felt better.
She's not telling the truth. She's afraid to speak. Come on, Jeannie. If anybody's abusing you, I'll make sure that the news gets out. You may have been a crusading journalist on the outside, but in here, you're nobody. Do what she says, Dorian. They can really punch your ticket in here. I have rights, even in here.
You know what you've got in here? More trouble than you've ever seen in your life, right, Jeannie?
Right. So shut up and stay out of it, Dorian.
Jeannie, satisfied?
Face it, Dorian. In here, you're nobody.